logical, but it's not also just physiological, it's also metaphysical. On my knees, no diddy, metaphysical, and it is also esoteric. But you won't be able to perceive these things based upon certain levels of consciousness. So when you're sharing these verses that I'm about to explain to you that will teach you how the universe works, when you try to show this to other people, they're going to be like, no, Jesus, he walked on that water. He turned them 5,000 bread loaves. He done that. Like, they're going to be looking at things very literally. And I need you to understand that now, because you're operating on a different level of frequency, you have a different level of consciousness, and your level of consciousness is essentially the revealer of what you're allowed to see in your world. Most people are concerned about what the CIA is hiding, or what the FBI is hiding, or MI5, but what you really should be concerned about is what your level of consciousness is hiding from you. Because if something is not in your consciousness, it cannot be perceived in your world. You're worried about all these people hiding things from you. Worry about what your mind is hiding from you. And that's based upon what you have within it, because you cannot get anything in the world that is not within your mind. I repeat, you can only experience in the world what you experience within. You can only be given in the world what you've given yourself. All of that was a bar, write that down. So this is all the different aspects of what the Bible is. And of course, this is based on the fact that the Bible is a compilation of ancient, Mesopotamian, Sumerian, mythological allegories for our own spiritual journey on this earth. Now, let's get to the verses.
First of all, it is a review. I should have put the title right. I had to do some push-ups. You guys don't know. I just did like 20 push-ups before I put the clothes in the wash. Then I came back and did 53 push-ups before I went live. And then I just did however many push-ups that was. I think in total that's like 100. I'll go back and assess them in my mind. I'm probably gonna do like 20 more before I leave the house and get towards whatever event I'm going towards tonight. Before I let this guy go on with me reviewing I
gotta be with you, gotta be with you, gotta be with you. Chemistry was crazy from the get-go, and neither one of us knew why. You know that song?
Nero Knowledge. My boy Nero Knowledge. I rock with you, Nero. You fire. I'm gonna be real. You a good teacher, man. You doing your thing, bro. You're awakening people. And most of them, even if they hating on you for whatever reason, because what I'm about to say about to sound like a hater type of thing to say. And it's going to sound conventional, and it's not going to contradict anything you just said, because you're going to think, in my literal sense, I think of the Bible as a geological, aspect of existence, and a history book, which technically, yeah and no. It's like a geological history storybook mixed into one with a bunch of overtime stories and historical events documented. It's like your bedtime stories that somebody's grandparents told, so they decided to put this inside a book because it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The rest of it is like, oh shit, a star fell and fucked up a piece of land. Let me document that, because that shit came from outer space. Okay. Oh shit, it's some people that don't look like they humans, and now they taking different people. Let me document that they creating their own damn people. And even them at that moment, while they was creating the species, you know what, let me set this in stone as a record of what we did. People might perceive this as this because of the words we're going to use, and when it translates later on, it's probably going to translate to they God. It's like, whatever. But either way, some of this shit, like, even when it comes down to Jesus walking on water, have you ever watched a magician do a trick, and then later on that magician, like Houdini, they die before they're able to actually expose how they did the trick, is how someone could take 2 pieces of fish and feed a whole entire group of people, or what that even means, in the sense of some of the things that this man did were make-believe and fictional, but most of it was the truth based off of whatever people would think would be make-believe and fictional, like a magic trick that nobody can explain. or somebody just simply coming and delivering a message that could actually feed somebody both spiritually, mentally, and technically physically. Because once your spirit is good, your physical catches up. Like once your soul is good, you look younger, you look healthier. Like as long as your spirit is aligned and you're able to do more things, like you're awakened, you're good, you're aligned. But you know, the more drained you are, the more tired you are, the less likely you are to actually get somewhere in life. It just is what it is. Lazy ass people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my boy finish before I go on a tangent while he tells you some secrets and I review what he's talking about, some agnostics.
Just about. Just about.
Yo, and if you ain't subscribed to Neuro Knowledge, I think you should. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my opinion of it. You should just go subscribe to him. Like I respect all of the teachers that are doing their thing, you know, putting themselves at risk, giving people the universal message that they've been blessed to receive in their reincarnated cycle of existence. This is what they choose to do with their life. You should really pay gratitude to these people.
Okay. Can't be without you, baby. And I ain't nothing till you get home. Isn't it funny how she, like her song, that song, and how she is in Power? In Power, she's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Drew? like she's on mad violence, but like if you actually listen to Mary J's music, like Mary J, she's actually going. So I like what I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. It's just the time of the night. Got my head all straight, I got my mind right. I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I wanna change my life just fine. And Family Affair. Let's get it crunk up on that, front up on that in this dancery. Nah, she's like that. I don't know why she's always so like uptight and Power, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I won't talk about what happened though, because I don't want to spoil it for some niggas that, I watched it, bro. I don't want to spoil it for some niggas. So.
You know what be on my nerves though? How they just take forever to get to the point. Hey, Nero, bro, you take forever to clean that whiteboard, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Like this, bro, you took a whole two half of songs of Mary J. Blige to wipe that damn whiteboard.
Probably thinking, Nero, get to it, relax. You're gonna get some, just relax.
And then just said this shit. Y'all be like, yo, these niggas is shamans. Like, if this don't prove my point, look, I'm gonna prove to y'all over this time that you watch my page, I'm gonna prove to you that these are ascended masters reincarnated to teach your ass a message. And it's gonna come to you like it's in different languages. It's the same message, but because receiving it in different language, we gonna look at it like it's a different type of religion or a different deity. It's like a friend or somebody at the airport or somebody somewhere in life was like, I'm Muslim. When I said, yo, do you accept Christ? And they was like, I'm Muslim. And I'm like, nigga, we both brothers in Christ. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? See, you trying to start a war right now, nigga. Well, fuck you. That's how my mind went automatically. It went automatically from 0 to 10 because it was like you was questioning and you was challenging me. You challenging my humanity, not just my spirituality. You could have just been like, at this point, we all know what this is. Yeah, brother, let me get that. Let me get that love. Yeah, you know, Brother Muhammad spoke this, and I'm gonna listen to you. And now we got a vibe, and now anybody watching sees that two brothers just built off of whatever they know in life that they've experienced, because it's all a learning experience. Stop with the BS. But that's crazy that I had just said, like, I'm watching this for the first time, and I had said he takes forever to wipe the whiteboard. And what does he say? I know you guys are like, when am I gonna get to it? Like, what the fuck? Yo, follow him now. You guys need to go watch this shit right here.
You're about to.
I think this one is called 5 Bible Verses taught me how the universe works. Yo, he be on his game, I will say, after me watching a few segments.
You're about to be taught biblically how the universe works. So.
And yeah, he be breaking down the Bible, just so y'all know, for all the ones that be like, that ain't woke, he's still in the Bible. Shut the fuck up. Shut up and listen to the man. It's deeper than that. Didn't I just say it was like bedtime stories mixed in with historical events that took place? That means it's a real book. It's not chronologically aligned, like he said, but it's chronologically documented. It's like a bunch of different books scattered, put into one. The fuck is wrong with you? Read it the right way, and don't look at it as this is God Almighty's word, and you'll actually get the true message out of the good holy book.
First verse. Bear in mind, guys, you won't get this from church. I promise you that. Nigga, I used to go to church all the time when I was younger. I used to ask the pastor all these questions. The nigga would just tap me on the shoulder and be like, God will reveal. And in a sense,
he's about to do Ephesians, and he's right. Because if you read it on your own and you go to church and you ask about this stuff, most of the time the pastor is not going to tell you about it. Because most of the time, some of them don't understand it themselves because they're still in school. They're still in their Messianic school learning how to be preachers.
He was right, but Ephesians 5:13, and I'll get Adrian to put it up on the screen so you can look at it. And apologies if I miss out a single word, because it's off top. Ephesians 5:13. All things that are made manifest by the light, for whatever makes manifest is the light. Now, I'm going to write this verse down just so I can break it down in a lot more detail, because this in of itself is foundational to your concept of understanding how the process of creation and creating your reality takes place. Now, for the new niggas that are here and you're not accustomed to what we do here,
All right, I'm going to rewind that one time. One time. You get one rewind.
You that nigga, I used to go to church all the time when I was younger. I used to ask the pastor all these questions. The nigga would just tap me on the shoulder and be like, God will reveal. And in a sense, he was right. But Ephesians 5:13, and I'll get Adrian to put it up on the screen so you can look at it. And apologies if I miss out a single word, because it's off top. Ephesians 5:13. All things that are made manifest by the light, for whatever makes manifest is the light. Now, I'm going to write...
And you know what's so crazy? That's actually in the King James Bible. Like, we can later on go back and do a Bible study of this. But that what he just said is actually in there. It talks about all things that are manifested. It's basically telling you how the universe came into existence in a way, like in an aspect.
Verse down just so I can break it down in a lot more deep.
And it's really telling you an opinion of a human being who existed back then, who kind of came to the conclusion of how humanity or how all life in the universe came to existence. Kind of like how Newton and all them had their theories about physics and all of that good things.
Because this in of itself is foundational to your concept of understanding how the process of creation and creating your reality takes place. Now, for the new niggas that are here and you're not accustomed to what we do here, we help you create your reality. When I say we, I mean me, AJ, and all the niggas in the comments that are with you right now, because we're always in the comments. Because one thing that is critical is that spirituality without the ability to control your reality is vanity. You can't walk around and say you're God and then worry about bailiffs and you can't even pay for shit. That's just not the reality that we're in. We're not here for spiritual ego and spiritual vanity and taking on this particular identity if you're not in your desired reality. Your entire spiritual journey should be a concept that you use to revolve around your self-evolution and make sure that the information you're taking in leads to that. This ain't about love and light, beloved. I could give a fuck about less about that. And the funny...
And that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, this tangent is real as fuck. Like, yo, hey, bruh. Like, the shit he just said, I'm not gonna, like I said, you only get one rewind. And I'm almost done with my live because I'm already at 13 something odd minutes, you know, and I do have a show to do today, and I'll probably go live, or if not go live, get you guys some juicy content and then post that content. Now, I might go live because BMI can actually get me hit and I can get some money real quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can shop on my website in the meantime. This is my pitch, josiefuller.com. I got some new merchandise ready, package for you guys. Dress to goddamn wear, ship order. You're going to wear it as soon as you order it. josiefuller.com. I'll be sure to put a description down here in the whole comments. It'll have the website and shit. But yo, you guys need to go follow my boy Nero Novice. Go subscribe to him. He already up and got like 1 million K subscribers and whatever. At least like 9K. Whatever, yeah, he's 9,000. Yeah, we about the same. I want to see my brother go up. He a good teacher, man. Cause what he just said, man, he just told you, like, that's literally what the Bible and the Quran are for, is to shape your spiritual journey, not for you to become lost in it and think that this is your God, like this whole religious order is your God. No, you're supposed to take this and learn from it. Like, it's for most books that you read in some way, even the books that are about nothing at all, you're supposed to take something from it that helps you learn, and something that you can utilize in everyday existence of your life and to help you get to the next level, because nothing is for coincidence. Like, there never is just a coincidence. It's not. I mean, it's just not. Nothing, even accidental, is not a coincidence. It really is on purpose. Like, it accidentally happened on purpose because it happened. I'm being real with you. I hate saying that shit sometimes. Some of the realizations I come to, and I'm pretty sure most of the other teachers are the same way. The self-realizations we come to are just ridiculous sometimes because you're like, damn, I gotta accept the fuck that is. Like, I gotta accept what that is. That's real.
About spiritual niggas that their personality is either love and light or darkness and gloom, and they're like, you know, oh my god, you know, you see the low vibrational entities and all of this and all of that. So just keep it cool. Now, just to write down the key points, and of course, as I've said the verse, but I'm going to write it, you know, paraphrasing.
Early voting is underway in Georgia. This election will be close, so please make your plan today on when and where to vote.
So who y'all gonna vote for? Everybody's watching, right? God.
We have
devil,
just printed 25.
Shit, the Pixie King, the elves. Yo, what's up with all these scam things telling people they're gonna get a check? This is a commercial. I'm just skipping the commercial, y'all. What's up with all the scam things that come on YouTube and be like, hey, you can get a check, $7,500. It's like, what the I wish they would give me $7,500 and then people be like, bro, it's a scam. You don't give all your information. And I'd be like, nigga, I know. But I still need $7,500. I don't know what you think this is.
Now, it might say all things are exposed by the light, or it might say all things are made manifest.
I just wanted to give you some positive energy.
By the light.
Now, I do think that the whiteboard probably was somebody else's idea, and they do it in press conferences too. And he gets a lot of like smoke about him with this whiteboard. I think, you know, Nero, man, you're doing a great job. Like, you're a whole artist on that whiteboard, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you're painting star systems, delivering knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for who's ever willing to take it all in. You know?
All things are made manifest by the light. For whatever manifests is light. Alright, cool. So, a lot of critical points in this particular verse. All things. When it's talking about all things, it is talking about everything that exists within our reality or our third dimensional realm, also known as the physical plane. Everything around you, everything in the world, that is all things. All things are made manifest. Manifest is nothing more than the physical expression. Physical expression of a mental creation. That is actually what manifestation is versus my definition of manifestation, or a process which is internally shifting to a degree to which you're no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing reality change. That is my definition that I've accumulated over these couple of years studying it. But the actual, let's say if it was to make it a literal definition, it's simply the process of the physical expression of a mental creation. Another way of conceptualizing it, you can think about it like printing. If you print out a document, you're taking it from one state to another. That is what manifesting is. All things, so everything within our reality, our third dimensional realm, our physical plane, but more importantly, your world is made manifest by light. Now, light is a very important word in the realm of metaphysics, because, let me ask you a question, and this should give you a light bulb moment, no pun intended. When you're watching a cartoon and you see a cartoon character get an idea, what comes above their head, AJ?
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Why? Because light...
Okay.
In the realm of metaphysics, and that's actually an esoteric reference. Light is information, which is consciousness. That's...
You want to know what I want to know? Where the fuck do we get this from, if not the source of some whole other greater thing? Because it's like being downloaded and then brought forth through our DNA. Like, explain that shit. Like, even the scientists of the, you know, renowned, and the ones of, you know, back in the past, and the theologians and the theorists, and like everybody that came with the scholars, the age of scholars, like the workers, the teachers, all of it. Like, it's all its own proof on top of proof of that it's greater works going on than just what we read in some book. I'm gonna be real with you. It's just that the secrets to how to keep it going are hidden inside of different historical books and documents, some compiled in together like the Bible and the Quran and, you know, the 7 texts of creation, you know, the different books like that, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, like some of these papyruses and the Buddhist temples and certain books, they have it all in one spot for you, or at least a whole spot to start, like places where you to take for you to start your journey of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the universe and how it all came to be, to help you understand what you yourself as an individual must do to keep it going, both physically and spiritually, like how to prepare yourself in both a physical sense and a spiritual sense of moving forward and pressing on. Like, we're going to go through experiences, we're going to live traumatizing events sometimes, but each one is a one to pull a lesson from in your present to get you to your future. Like, steps have to be taken, but preparations have to be made to get to each step, because you never know, that step could be your last step, or could be the step that could lead to your next step. Like, it's literally like that. It's some sort of video game or labyrinth to be played through. Life is some shit you just got to figure out from start to finish. It's from beginning to end, and a lot of times, more than likely, you'll find out that there's a new beginning in every ending, whether you become a blade of grass or you're reincarnated as a baby just to walk in life all over again until you get the true understanding of this message. Simulation is more than just a game. It's the greatest game you'll ever play or exist within. It's physical existence. Damn, fuck, how could you be mad at it? Once you got them survive it, you survive your traumatizing event, you grow from it. Look, let me ask you this. In the events, there's an abundant break on all finances. You're now blessed with $1 million in your account. What you gonna do with it? What is everybody gonna do with this in their bank account? Like, I ain't even gonna put a extra opinion. I just want to know what the freak you're gonna do with it. Comment. It's a pop just went in my ear to let me know I'm on the right way, like the right frequency. Comment in the comments what you would do with your $1 million. Like, now, keep in mind, there are things you have to look at from your past and your present to get to what you would actually do with that $1 million and why. What did you learn about yourself and your existence in getting to this point? However, what point you are in life when watching this video. Stay up, y'all. Positive energy.